How to deal with them haters. How to deal with them people that turn their back on you. Sharp Game here, coming at you with another episode from ChooseYourRelationships.com. Offer of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. Don't cheat yourself, treat yourself. So yeah, how to deal with them haters. How do you deal people betray you, turn on you? That's what someone wanted to know. And it's very difficult. And I still have a hard time with this. The bad news is there's no way of getting around it. Somebody at some point in your life is going to turn on you based on something that you're doing. Because what happens is there's always going to be somebody around you that wants to do what you're doing, but they just don't have the balls to do it. And so that envy builds up in them, and they just can't hold back no more, and they just let everything out the closet. So that's usually how it happens. A hater basically don't have the balls to do what they want, don't have the courage, don't have the spine, don't have the mental fortitude to even attempt to fail to do what you're trying to do. They're just average people at best. So in essence, they're training themselves to be a hater. They don't even realize it, because a hater don't have goals, dreams, aspirations to do anything. All they want to do is go along to get along. They'll work that job, kiss butt forever, as long as they can, until it's time for them to leave or they get fired or laid off, whichever ones comes first. That's what. So a hater, how they feel don't got anything to do with you. Don't got anything to do with me. It's based on who they are. They don't like themselves. They don't like their own life. They don't like how things is going, for themselves personally. So how they feel is their business, not yours. And I always looked at a lot of times people turn on you because they see you one way and one way only. And once you go outside the box, a lot of times people feel like they're going to lose you, or there's some jealousy there as well. So instead of trying to help you, they don't want to do that, because it's like in their mind, you're not supposed to be doing that anyway. And in some cases, they might not see you as the type of person that should be doing this in their crazy mind. They might say, cause I'll give you an example. There's some people, before I wrote my second book, because I didn't even tell people I had the first book out until the second book came out. So yeah, so when the second book came out, that's when I told people I had another book out. But I didn't tell most people I had the first book out. And even still, while I was in the process of writing the second book, I got all kinds of hate from people. People that I know personally now. People said stuff like, oh man, you're just a military guy. man, nobody's gonna listen to you, man. You ain't went to school for like anything dealing with relationships, man. You ain't got no PhD, man. Who you supposed to be, man? You know, I heard a lot of this stuff. Then they said, people start leaving comments saying stuff like, man, nobody's gonna listen to you. That nobody's gonna watch your videos. Nobody's ever gonna buy your books, man. You just wasting your time, man. And then, as a matter of fact, I had someone close to me. I got uh, kind of like a pre copy of the book in the mail, just to see how I like it and everything before it actually goes live. And this person close to me, she was like, "How'd you do this? This is not supposed to happen." So of all the things she could have said, congratulations, a nice job, none of that. The first comment was like, how'd this happen? Haters. And you know the funny thing is, a lot of guys are sleeping with the enemy. A lot of guys are sleeping with are sleeping up and laying up with women, living with women that's undermining them, that's against them, that's working against them, and they don't even realize it in most cases. When they do realize it, years have passed, and what happens is a lot of these people that's close to us, sometimes we get married to these people, sometimes we known them for a long time, they become envious of us because, see, in their mind, they're supposed to be doing what you're doing. They want all the attention for themselves. See, you're not looking at it like they're looking at it. You're not doing what you're doing because you want attention, or because you want to be famous, or because you want to be well known out in public. You're doing what you're doing because you actually like what you're doing, and you just happen to find a way to get paid from it, and being well known and probably becoming famous, that just happened to be a part of the deal. That's all. But you didn't set out to be famous. Most people, I don't set out to be famous unless you're Kim Kardashian. But that's a different mentality. But most people, even entertainers, they didn't set out to be famous. They just set out to do whatever they do whatever they're passionate about. But see, these naysayers, haters, they think that, you know, like they think like, you know, you're supposed to play small. You're not supposed to go big. You're not supposed to give it all you got. You're not supposed to be passionate about anything. They think that you're supposed to stay just below them, because see, it makes them feel good about themselves if you're not striving to do much. So in their sick, twisted mind, you're not supposed to be doing anything but just working your little job, and that's it. And pay the bills, work your little job, and run behind her all day long, kissing her ass. That's all you're supposed to do. Anything outside of that doesn't matter. But look, there's no way around it. People are gonna turn on you. Somebody, at least one person in your lifetime, somebody close to you, is going to turn on you. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. You know, I always tell people, I've never met a stranger that done anything to me. It's always the people that were closest to me that hurt my feelings, stabbed me in the back, betrayed me, turned on me. I've never had a stranger do any of that stuff to me. When I'm out and about in public walking, most people are afraid of people anyway. So I'm not really worried about a stranger. I'm worried about the people that's closest to me. And the people that's closest to you usually have some secretly they want you to fail. Not all of them, but there's at least one or two people in your circle right now. Somebody that you know, could be a family member, could be a cousin, could be somebody you went to college with, could be one of your friends you know for a long time. People secretly, somebody secretly wants your spot. They secretly want you to fail at doing whatever you're doing. But me personally, I don't hear those people. They say what they want to say, but it doesn't faze me because I understand that it's a part of the game. That's all it is. I don't take it serious. You know, if they don't support me, I cut them off. You know, now there's some people can be very vicious when it comes to this because some people closest to you might do things to undermine you. They'll go behind your back. They'll try to embarrass you. They'll maybe try to set you up, call the cops on you. There's some vicious people out here. There's some low down, dirty, scandalous scumbags out here. So, and these people, they know you. They know what gets you upset or what, you know, pisses you off or whatever. So sometimes they can become vicious. And it's been at least on 2 occasions, people that turn on me, I wanted to physically get at them because of some stuff that they did. And they got scared both times because they know the type of person that I am. Even though I wasn't going to do anything to them, but they got scared because they thought what I would have done to them due to the fact of what they did behind my back, undermining me, trying to embarrass me, trying to embarrass me, spreading lies to my friends and family, stuff like that. So it's happened to me twice. And if you get into a situation where you feel like you want to physically get at this person, whether it's man or woman, you just get away from that person. That's when you know you should have left a long time ago. You should have left 6 months ago, like somebody told me, and back in the day. You should have left 6 months ago. A wise man told me this the first time it happened to me. He said you should have left 6 months ago. You know, because if you're around people that bring out the worst in you, or they bring out the dark side in you, or the lower self in you, because you know it's higher self and lower self. If you're around somebody that bring out the dark side in you, you gotta get away from those people. You gotta get away from that person. You supposed to be around people that raise you up, that champion you, that build you up, and y'all should do the same to each other. If you're around people that tear you down, you got to get away from that. You got to get away from that. You know, if you let any woman, any person get you off your square where you flip out, you got to get away from people like that. You know, you got to get up. And as a man, being that we in this society, I mean, a guy today, we can't even defend ourselves. I mean, it seems that like if a guy is being attacked physically today, it's like the average woman can make up anything. We can't even defend ourselves and justify it. So as a guy, we have to take on more responsibility. I mean, it's not fair, but that's how it is. That's how it's looking today, man. So like I always say, man, you're only as strong as the people that you have around you. So, you know, just trying to surround yourself with the best people as possible. But somebody, at least one person in your life, closest to you, is going to turn on you. That's how that is. There's no way of getting around it, man. You know, and it's not, and it's not easy to deal with. You know, because it's somebody that you've been knowing for years. This ain't somebody that you just met, what, 2, 3, 6 months ago. This is somebody you know for years, and they might have, you know, crazy jealousy about you. They might secretly want you to fail. A lot of times it won't come out until you start to do things outside the box, until you become successful. And it don't have to be mega success. It can be something as far as you sold like, I don't know, 2,000-3,000 books, or maybe you ended up on television doing something creative. Maybe you're an artist, or it could be something. Maybe you sold paintings, and maybe you had a showing of your paintings, and a bunch of people showed up to buy. Or maybe you baked cupcakes, and you started selling cupcakes like crazy. So it don't even have to be anything major. And see, that's the problem. See, I was so naive, because some of the stuff I was doing, I didn't think it was a big deal to me. But my buddies was telling me, yo, it is a big deal to some people. Because some of the stuff that we were doing at the time, we were just doing our thing. We didn't really think it was such a big deal. But the other people, they can't imagine themselves doing it. And if they think they're better than you, they'll look at you and be like, you ain't supposed to be doing either, because I'm better than you. And some of this can be based on nationality, skin color, status. You know, it's people are crazy as cat shit out here, man. But hey, that's just a part of the game, man. Don't take it serious. That's how I deal with it. I expect the haters to come out. My dad used to tell me, if you ain't got haters, you ain't doing enough. So hey, it is what it is, man. So hey, you tell me below, how do you deal with the haters? So hey, if you like this video, go check out my Patreon by clicking the link below. And subscribe, share this video. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.